What's going on, guys? Sir Wayne here, bringing you guys another YouTube video. And today we're going to talk about KD ratio, how to increase it, and the benefits of doing so. So, first off, the benefits of doing so is um, would be obviously intimidation. Basically, if your KD is really high, 4, 5, 6, whatever, 7, whatever it is, your KD ratio. People look at that and see that and go, there's a fear factor. They see that and they go, well, I know he's a good player. I don't want to deal with that. Let's move on to somebody else. Or they see, oh, we see him. We got to ally with him. Got to ally with him. We can win the game with him. He's going to be a big asset. Or downside, they see you and go, I want to fight. Which normally is not the case. In most scenarios, not the case. But sometimes it does. I don't think I've really. It's very not very often that ever happens. I'm not saying this happens all the time. Once you get a good KD ratio, people will be like, "Well, I don't want to fight him." That's not true. But more often than not, they would rather ally with you than fight you. They would rather do diplomacy with you than fight you. Whatever it is, that's usually the way that if they can avoid a fight with you, they usually do if you have high KD. Also, uh, you know, there's a bit of respect that comes with it. I'm sure that's why a lot of people have been asking me, how to get a higher KD ratio. Why hasn't my KD ratio gone up? Why is it still at this? It's not moving. It's not this. So, those are the advantages I had in this game right here, for example, where Germany was much stronger than me troop wise. They outnumber me 2-1, and this is a World War historic 1939 map. So I'm Romania, so I start out with like 20 divisions, while he starts out with like 100 or something like that. So I'm very start out very weak, and able to use my diplomacy to my advantage and able to grow without anybody trying to wipe me out with all those massive troops. So, but I messaged Germany. Germany was like, in one of these messages, I try to make diplomacy work with Germany, but as I grow stronger, the need to work out a peaceful solution is become less and less and less, because there's a factor that I could win more easier the more troops I get. So but I was messaging him up here, and he wanted to split Poland, and I'm like, sure, we can split Poland, after I'd already attacked Poland. And I was like, sure. So he asked me to split Poland, and then he goes, well, I get Warsaw. I'm like, no. And immediately there, as you can see, I'm telling him that he's not getting Warsaw, and I'm not going to bow down before him. I get your Germany, I get it, and I'm Romania, but I'm not going to let you push me aside. I'm still going to get what I want to get. And this is where the tension comes, where does he want to push for war, or does he want to take what he can get? And I told him, I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you, because I really don't want war with him. I'll make it up to you. I'll give you a nice big fat slice of the USSR. You take the north, I'll take the south. You can have Moscow. So make it to where that's part of diplomacy, where you can make it seem like he's going to get a good deal, and he is going to get a good deal. The biggest reason why I kind of want to team with him, or I'm temporarily teaming with him in this game, is because he's Germany, and I see Germany lose a lot. So kind of allying with him a lot, and Germany's like the big power, and he's apparently went off on France and Italy and done a tremendous job, and he's lost some troops. But I'm if you guys want to see this map, just let me know. This map has been very interesting. So if you do, comment below. It's day 4, so it's a little advanced. But if you guys want to see it, I'll definitely bring it to you. But anyway, so let's go into how to keep your KD. Okay, so what you want to do to keep your KD, to save your KD, essentially, is when it comes to, I see a lot of people do this the wrong way. When it comes to a game ending, where you're scooping it up because you lost or something happened to you in real life where you have to stay away from the game and you're essentially going to lose. And basically, you're just throwing in the towel, right? So what do? Well, there are two things that I found that are very effective. One, send all your troops into the ocean somewhere. Two, put your troops somewhere like here in the mountain terrain, far away from the enemy, forward it up to the max, and put airplanes in it, and move all your troops there, and move all your planes there, and have your planes patrol over it. That is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to do it. If you guys have another way to do it that I'm not thinking of, please let me know. Please share. I would really love to hear what your thoughts are on this, because I'm always willing to learn too. So I don't know everything. So if you got some stuff, let us know. Comment below and let us know what you got going on. All right. So moving on to tip 2 is they changed the way Call of War is going as far as how you take damage. They moved it over to hit points, and they made it to all your troops take damage at the same time. It's a spread over your stack. It's not like it was before, where your stack would take damage and one troop would die. No, all of your troops take damage evenly, so they would all eventually die off at the same time. As you can come over here and you can see Germany here. See, all of his troops are going down. His troops are going to die off while he's sitting there being fired on by one artillery, and his whole artillery is wiping out that one stack. Okay, so but that is tip number 2. And the third and final tip that I have for you would be take less losses than your opponent. And I know that sounds simple. I know you're like, oh, wait, I knew that. But it's really not all that complicated. You have to take less losses than your opponent. Plain and simple. And how you do this is entirely up to you. You essentially have to outplay him. That's what PvP is. That's what it is. It's about you killing more of their troops than you killing their troops. Okay? So... and to do so, I would recommend using stuff that deals damage and prevents you from taking damage. Okay, using artillery, simple as that. You don't take any damage while you're firing the artillery at them. They got to get close enough to hit you. It's very, very strong, very, very big. Another thing is use your air. You can use air. You can decimate troops that ain't got anti-air, or that is not awake and is not using their air power to deal with your air power. Air is very, very strong in the game. Air is arguably the best thing in the game. So you have to have it. You have to deal with it. And if you don't believe me, you're probably not winning. So I take it very, very serious. I've always got, this is day 4, and I mean, there's 5 stacks right there. 5 stacks of AA right there. And there's 3 fighters there. They're all leveled up to level 4. So if you don't think I don't take air very, very serious, it is very serious. It is a very serious issue. So it's a very big force. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys as far as KD. You just simply, guys, you've got to kill more of them, and then them killing yours. And when you get up here, it's a struggle. You know, when you get up to 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever, 7, it's a struggle. If you kill, you know, it seems like if you lose 30 divisions, I mean, you have to kill almost, it seems like 300 divisions to get your stuff back. So when you've got this many kills and stuff, so when you're that high level, so just take that in consideration as well. It's very, very tough. It doesn't mean the world, but that's how you do it. That's how you do. That's how you get a high KD ratio. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.